Ladies and gentlemen, fellow adventurers of life, today we're exploring a profound paradox, a quote that'll make you pause and ponder. The curious paradox is that when I accept myself just as I am, then I can change. At first glance, it seems contradictory, but there's a powerful truth hidden within these words. Let's embark on this journey, unpacking the origin, meaning, and influences of this quote. Buckle up and get ready for an enlightening voyage. This paradoxical gem comes from Carl Rogers, one of the most influential psychologists of the 20th century. Rogers was a leading figure in the development of the humanistic approach to psychology, emphasizing the inherent worth of every individual. This quote comes from his belief in unconditional positive regard, the idea that accepting oneself without any conditions allows for personal growth and change. What's this curious paradox Rogers speaks of? Acceptance and change, two concepts that seem at odds, harmoniously converge in this quote. Accepting oneself just as I am implies an embracement of your flaws, imperfections, strengths, and everything in between. It's the understanding and acknowledgement of your authentic self. Only when this acceptance occurs, Rogers argues, can genuine change begin. This shift isn't about denying or altering oneself, but rather about evolving from a place of self-understanding and love. Our odyssey through time reveals the resonance of Carl Rogers' profound insight in the lives and deeds of several remarkable figures. One such extraordinary individual who embodied this wisdom is Mahatma Gandhi, whose influence continues to reverberate globally even today. Gandhi's now famous words, "Be the change you wish to see in the world," beautifully encapsulate Rogers' paradox. Like Rogers, Gandhi recognized the transformative power of acceptance coupled with the resolve for change. But to understand this alignment, we need to delve into the depth of Gandhi's life journey. Born in colonial India in the late 19th century, Gandhi was no stranger to social injustices and harsh realities of oppressive colonial rule. He lived in a world where inequality was rampant and voices of the ordinary were often stifled. But instead of succumbing to resentment or surrendering to the status quo, Gandhi chose acceptance. He acknowledged his situation, his identity, the prevailing socio-political conditions, and accepted them not as constraints, but as his reality. This acceptance, however, was not a passive resignation. Gandhi's acceptance was steeped in understanding and compassion. He recognized the systemic issues, the deep-rooted prejudices, and the immense suffering around him. He saw himself, a common man armed with extraordinary conviction, and accepted his strengths and limitations. Once acceptance took root, change began to unfold. From his humble beginnings, Gandhi transformed into a formidable force championing civil rights, first in South Africa, and then leading India's struggle for independence. His unwavering belief in ahimsa, non-violence, became a beacon of hope and a catalyst for change. He stirred millions to join him in peaceful resistance against colonial rule, dramatically altering the course of history. This personal and societal transformation was not swift or easy. It demanded sacrifice, patience, and incredible resilience. But Gandhi, having accepted his reality, was prepared for the struggle and driven by the vision of change. His journey exemplifies the essence of Rogers' paradoxical wisdom. He accepted himself just as he was, a common man in an unjust world, which fueled his transformation into a globally respected leader and a symbol of peaceful resistance. Gandhi's life journey and his profound influence remain a testament to the power encapsulated in Rogers' paradox. His acceptance of self and circumstances paved the path for immense change, proving that the seeds of transformation are often sown in the soil of acceptance. In the realm of the real world, this quote dances to the rhythm of our lives. Think of those who, against the odds, chase their dreams. They recognize their circumstances, accept their current skills, and yet they strive for change, to be better, to do better. A budding musician might acknowledge they're not a virtuoso yet, but with practice, improvement, and change, they're possible. On a more relatable note, consider this scenario. You've been procrastinating on a project due to fear of failure. However, once you accept that fear, instead of repressing it, you can work through it, harness it even, and change your approach to completing the task. Suddenly, the insurmountable mountain becomes a conquerable hill. So, adventurers, How does this quote resonate with you? What aspects of yourself have you accepted, and how has that paved the way for change? We invite you to share your stories, your reflections in the comments below. Let's create a space of acceptance and growth. The quote we've navigated today, fellow explorers, is more than a paradox. It's a beacon guiding us towards self-acceptance and personal growth. As we conclude this journey, remember Carl Rogers' wisdom and take it with you. Apply it in your life. The paradox might be curious, but the transformation it fosters is truly extraordinary. Before we end this exploration, we have another adventure waiting for you. It's another exciting dive into wisdom and wonder. Be sure to click the links at the end of this video to embark on that journey. And remember to share your insights and experiences in the comments. That's all from us today, adventurers. We hope you enjoyed this journey into the depths of self-understanding. We appreciate you being part of our community, contributing to the conversation, and sharing your unique perspectives. Until our next adventure, keep exploring, keep growing, and remember, the acceptance of self is the compass of change. Stay tuned for more captivating journeys. Farewell, and keep the spirit of adventure alive.